Hi fire signs, I'm going to do your love reading. Take this whenever it resonates. Time only counts on this plane, so yeah, you can find this whenever, and if it resonates it's for you, but I am sticking a time that I'm intending it to kind of cover the energies you're working with from around now, which is the 22nd, day before our new moon, going up to around the full moon, 2 weeks from now, because I kind of try to get them out every sort of 2 weeks. Although I am hoping to get some more regular ones out in between, but we'll see how that plays out. Same as with the other signs, I will pull some overall energy for all fire, and I will do you a read each to see what you're working with. I shall try to remember to timestamp. I've got a slip of paper and a pen here actually, so I'll try and make a note of when I'm starting each sign's reading so I can timestamp for you. So you can take in overall energies and then look at whichever one's relevant for you. It's not necessarily the sun sign as well. Check your moon, rising, Venus, stellium, any other particular sign that resonates for you, you know, whatever, however it works for you, it's yours. Yeah, so I'll jump in. So fire signs, overall energy, particularly what's occurring this next week or two. Okay, so I've got this weird glow going on again and I'm not sure why. Trying to get that somewhere you can see it. Caring connections, so a good start. Oh, brill. Healer of the ages. We've got 14, 51 and 5 attachment. So what I'm seeing here is a healing from attachment within relationships and situations. You know, sort of healing those caring connections from any kind of attachments or not quite as nice energies, so that they could become healthier connections. So nice energies to be working with to begin with. So we'll start with Aries and see what we have come up for you. Ooh, quick. 3 of Cups, which was on the bottom as I picked them up. So this could be a reunion of sorts, coming together with people, celebrating. What else do we have for Aries? Oh, that's a 5 on the attachment card, by the way. Right, another 3. We've got the 3 of Swords. Could be dealing with some third party energy here actually. And we've got the Emperor, which is your energy. It's Aries. Okay, so just point out as well, we've got the 14 there, which is a 5, and then the attachment card is a 5. So, right, not so keen on these two, but we'll get clarified and see where that's going. But this could indicate some third party issue. This could be a getting over of a third party issue, because we've got healer of the ages there, we've got caring connections. I'll show you how this is coming out. So it's come out under caring connections. So this is, you know, kind of working with and being with people in caring connections, and then the healer of the ages has come out with the 3 of Swords. So this is healing that energy, which is good. And then attachment has come out with the Emperor. So this could be healing from some kind of past domineering sort of energy, an energy that, you know, because in his shadow, the Emperor can be a bit, you know, stubborn and controlling. So we may be looking more at a healing from past third-party situations and from past relationships that have been of that kind of domineering nature. But we'll see what comes up. So the Three of Cups, what is this here for? What do Aries need to know about this Three of Cups? Magician. So, again, this damn glow. Can't get this anywhere where that's right. Yeah, for me, the Magician here, in this context, is about having all the resources and the tools that you need to transmute these energies. It's being the master of your own reality. So, overall, I'm seeing this is kind of saying you've got the power there to take back control over like any previous situations or healing. That maybe you need to let go of this attachment to a previous situation that's been heartbreaking. You know, maybe still sort of dwelling on something that needs healing. So it doesn't creep into new connections and situations. So what's this Three of Swords? Yeah, Ten of I like the way this is going actually after seeing that to begin with. Ten of Wands, which is like the releasing of burdens and letting go of things that are weighing you down. If you're carrying too much around with you, you need to let something go. So this does really speak to me about letting go of letting go of this attachment to these past wounds and hurts. For some, it is a need to let go of a particular person. You know, maybe healing a previous relationship. But yeah, I prefer the way this is going to the way it seems to be headed. We've got another Three of Wands. So this is like active waiting, ships coming in. So I feel that for some of you, this is indicating that there's a need for a healing period after a difficult relationship, and it's about taking charge again. Like there is something that wants to come in, and there is something on the horizon for you. But you know, we've got the Star at the bottom as well, which is like healing and renewed faith and renewed purpose. So yeah, this is a need for healing from something in order to let this new energy come in. It's kind of there behind, in the distance, waiting to come forward. So while it's making its way towards you, you need to be healing whatever it was that was kind of like getting in the way. Tell me some more about this Magician, please. Two of Pentacles. Balancing, and again, like with the Three of Wands, we've got the ships. Can you see? Trying to find somewhere. There we go. The ships in the background. You know, the we're on turbulent waters, and this is finding a balance again after that. So this is, yeah, it's very much sort of getting yourself back in balance. It can be balancing like your time and your energies with like different projects and work and people and things like that. So it does. I'm just being drawn to this as well. You can see how they've both got the hands outstretched. She's holding energy in this one, and he's holding pentacles in them. It's, to me, that's kind of saying that for some of you, like, money is energy. You know, like energy, paying for things, it's an energy exchange. So maybe some of you are putting too much focus on your material, and there's energy that you need to be focusing, if that makes sense. I'm struggling to articulate that. I hope that makes sense. What's this Ten of Wands? Two of Swords. It's made a few appearances today. Two of Swords. That's two twos in a row as well. She's guarded. She's got a blindfold on. She's kind of either not got enough information to make a decision, or she's refusing to see something for what it is and let that guard down. So there was a similar energy to this. I think it was in Capricorn's reading. So if you're an Aries dealing with a Capricorn, could be some crossover. Yeah, she's got a blindfold on. She's guarding herself with these swords. So look, there we've got the two and the three of swords. So she's kind of like guarding herself from this potential three of swords. So there may be a fear of going out there and, you know, like getting involved with someone else after this previous three of swords situation. But this is asking you to release that, to release the attachment to the situation and to the heartbreak, so that you can move forward and something healthier can come along. What's this Three of Wands? Oh, what other info do we need to go with this for Aries? King of Cups. So the King of Cups is in balance with his intuition and emotions. I feel that this really might be for a group of masculines more so than for feminines, with this Emperor and this King of Cups. I feel like this King of Cups is speaking to a masculine. And it's saying it's sort of time to get those emotions in check and balance out your logic and your intuition. Stop being so much in your head with this and be a little bit more in your heart. You know, not everybody that comes along is going to break your heart. And when they do, if they do, there was a lesson in that. You know, we're meant to take every situation and learn from it. Even the negative, you can take it and turn it into a triumph. You can take it and turn it into something that will make you and not break you, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take a few from this deck and we'll see what extra messages want to come through. It's a pretty straightforward reading for you, Aries. What else do we need to know? King of Swords. So we've got two kings and an emperor showing up here. There's a lot of strong masculine energy in this reading. Right, so I'm feeling, with the King of Cups and the King of Swords, the King of Cups requires logic, or he is logic, you know, as an energy. He's like the logical side of everything, and the King of Cups is more like the King of Love. So this is balancing out the two. And it's like, okay, yes, approach these situations and use your logical, analytical mind. But don't allow it to rule the show. You need to bring your heart into that as well. Looking at this Emperor again, he's got armour on under there. He could be quite a tough nut to crack. Could be that you Aries are dealing with somebody like this. And if that is the case, this is why. It's previous situations. But just remember, it's not on you to heal somebody. You know, you didn't cause the situation that you know, and if you weren't the one to hurt them, you shouldn't be the one to pay the price for it. So, you know, kind of just be aware to balance that out. But yeah, he's kind of ambitious and driven. He's the King of Swords. So, and that's not a bad energy to be in. It's a good energy to have if you're wanting to move forward in life. You need that. You need to be objective. You need to... it's a need for integrity as well. Approaching situations with integrity and honesty. So there's very much a need for balancing that out. What else do we need to know? What else have we got for Aries? The Lovers. See, when it doesn't relate to people per se, it could be about like inner choices, like balancing your own internal values. So I do feel like with the like healing element that there is in here, this is about asking you to take these past situations and not let them rule you. Allow them to set you. Allow them to define what your moral compass is and what you stand for, things like that. But I do feel that this is saying that there is a potentially really strong, deep, committed relationship on its way, or this person that you're involved with is that energy. But you need to stop letting these past hurts. Stop letting these past hurts rule the situation. We have the Ace of Cups trying to show itself there. I'm not going to take that, but like he's saying, there is a divine love here. So this could be, again, for someone to inflame connection, making itself known. Let's try and jump a bit quick, make it out. There we go. 3 of Wands. Again, prosperity that arises. Prosperity that arises from wise planning. Taking time to look at the next steps, optimistic planning. So, yeah, this is about looking towards the future, you know, but not just like sort of sitting around waiting, allowing positive in the space. So I feel this is saying that it's kind of like across a metaphorical sea. We've got the ships on both versions of the 3 of Wands here. I'm kind of like seeing this as like this love is travelling towards you. This connection, this lover's connection. But that healing is required. If it's someone that's already there, for the gap to be closed, and for this connection to become what it should be, then this healing work is required. But all in all, that's really positive. It's a nice read. It's about letting your guard down and letting somebody in past your armour so that they can give you something that you've maybe not experienced before. Allowing you to have that connection with someone. But you can't let those past hurts control and rule all your connections forevermore, because you're just keeping yourself guarded and blocked by doing so. Notice the 5 of Cups dropped out there as well, which is about wallowing in past regrets and past hurts. So yeah, you need to detach and heal from, no, that was saying there, innit? You need to detach and heal whatever these past hurts are that are causing you heartbreak. So yeah, that's Aries. Let me take a look at the time. Aries. Right, Leo. Let's take a look at what we've got for you. What can Leo expect in love? Or what does Leo need to know over the next couple of weeks? I was just thinking to myself how many 5s I could see across this top row here, and we get the 5 of Wands. So we've got conflict, people waving the wands around, trying to perhaps impress or force their way of thinking on things, clashes of beliefs. We'll see where this goes. What else for Leo? This could be you doing this. This could be a warning not to. We'll see, like, see where it goes. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Where are we? Not going to show very well. So this is an independent female. I'm feeling from this there may be some blocking off of connections. Like fiercely independent, like not wanting to sort of listen to or compromise and things like that. But it could also be a need to gain your independence from a situation where other people are forcing their ideas and opinions onto you. Again, we'll see which way that goes when I clarify these. What else do we have? King of Wands. So, is King of Wands Leo energy? I think it might be. Either way, it's fire energy. So what we have is the King of Wands is like a leader. It's a very much sort of a leadership energy. So we may have like a few big voices in a connection here, kind of wanting themselves to be heard. Everybody kind of wants to be independent. Or we may have somebody who needs to take. I feel we've got both for different people, to be honest. As we've got the attachment card as well, I feel like somebody may be in a situation where they're being dominated. And it's important to get your independence. Tell me more about this 5 of Wands, please. So the Sun, inner child healing springs to mind. So this conflict may be in among a family situation where family or some kind of wounding that has arisen from like childhood conditioning or something like that is what's dominating the situation. Like family are kind of like telling you who you can and can't date, that kind of thing. And it's restricting you. And the Sun speaks to me about kind of healing that and pulling away from it. It's come out on top of this 5 of Wands. It's about being more fun and carefree, so pulling away from this drama and conflict and all these voices that are clamouring to be heard, and just like having fun, being a free spirit. Like I say, I am getting synergy like with the attachment card, and like somebody is in sort of a domineering situation or potentially being a bit domineering, and you'll know which way that works for you. There's just a need to be more light-hearted and enjoying life a bit more. What else for Leo? What's this 9 of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles. So a new opportunity. One of these 9 of Pentacles. Again, this could be a feminine that's being dominated by a masculine energy. So I'm looking at this like 9 of Pentacles and this King of Wands that are together. And it's not necessarily a fire sign. It could be a need for more financial independence from somebody who's normally more financially domineering. This speaks to me of, it almost looks like the sun in the sky, look, it's come out straight after the sun. It's a need, there is a definite need for independence. It's like a need to get out there and find a new opportunity. Just not having it. Yeah, there's a need for healing attachment and for having some sort of independence and fun and being connections that aren't domineering, and where people are like forcing the point of view on you all the time, telling you what you can and can't do. I mean, I'm getting a strong vibe here that somebody's in a situation where they're not even allowed to work. We're not getting the devil card coming out. So, or not yet. So it's maybe not as controlling as that, but it does perhaps feel like there is a need for independence for someone. What's this King of Wands? Two of Swords. So being guarded, being blindfolded, not seeing something for what it is. Tell me what this Two of Swords is, please. What's this Two of Swords? What's this Two of Swords? Death. Perhaps for somebody there's a truth that it's like waking up to the truth and taking that blindfold off may result in like something that scares them, like a death of something and a start of something else. I'm going to take another clarifier. This has gone from being like pretty straightforward to being quite heavy. The Fool, leap of faith, new start. For somebody, you're very, very much in a domineering situation and you want out. You're scared where the money's going to come from. You're scared what you're going to do with yourself. But you need to trust that the universe has got you and there's more caring connections out there. And like, once you're out of this situation, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. This can be flipped for somebody as well, like maybe too fiercely independent and maybe need to be a little less guarded and a little less like, you know, blocking out other people and like learning to compromise, but that isn't coming through as strong as the other message. Knight of Wands. Taking inspired action towards your passion, something that sets your soul on fire. You're attached to a situation that's keeping you restricted. You need to find that drive and that purpose and that ambition, and like that, like, you know, for some that is like an independence, like maybe like a new job or something like that. Yeah, the message is pretty straightforward, to be fair. Right, we'll take a few from this deck and we'll see what else comes. Not taking all those because I'm not sure what it was that wanted to make itself seen. Start back again. Any guidance or further information for Leo? Right, so we've got the Empress and the Five of Swords. Right, the Five of Swords is about being in a situation that doesn't serve you. And it's about conflicts, fights and drama. And it's about people stooping to levels just to sort of win an argument. Nobody wins. It's like being in a battle where, you know, it's like learning to sort of cut your losses and walk away from something. We've got the Empress, it came out with the Empress. So this is like claiming your power, stepping into your Empress energy and learning to walk away from, because this battle has got no winners. This Five of Swords battle, nobody wins, nobody gets anywhere, and it's a similar energy to the Five of Swords. And we've got tons of fives going on here. Fives of change, big changes. You're attached to a situation or to a person, and you've got no independence and you need to gain that. This is about the Empress. She's abundant and she's got like resources coming out of her ears. That can be you. The situation you're in is what's keeping you tied and what isn't serving you. Don't know what that is yet. Right, there's 2, so I'll take this. Queen of Wands. You could do anything right now and go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. The Queen of Wands, she's like, you know, she's sexy, she's alluring, you know. You aren't aware of your own power, you aren't aware of your own like Empress energy, and you're in a situation where you need to claim your power back. She's got a shadow side, does the Queen. So this may, the Queen of Wands, so this may be something that you need to heal with this attachment card and this Healer of the Ages. And it's come out with the 3 of Pentacles, which is about doing something you love. Similar energy to this page, this Knight of Wands in this context. Doing something that you love. Seeking out a teacher that can help you with that. Learning a new craft. So for some of you, this may be going to school, taking on a new, like taking on a whole new direction, learning from people. I've got something to offer you. It's very much, I mean, the devil didn't come out, so I'm not getting like being in a narcissistic situation per se, but you very much need to claim your power. You've got too many other people. Maybe, like I say, with this 5 of Wands, you've got expectations of others on you that are attempting to prevent you from going after what makes you happy. So yeah, that's your reading, Leo. Make of that what you will. So just check time 30. Sag. Okay, so let's see what we've got for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, 6 of Swords falling out, so we're walking away from situations that no longer serve us, or from turbulent times towards calmer shores. Nine of Pentacles for you as well. Again, this is coming away from situations that we've got a message of reclaiming independence here and healing negative energy, negative like relational patterns. And the Queen of Wands as well. So this could be somebody with a lot of fire in the chart, full stop. This is definitely, again, energy of walking away from like connections that aren't doing you any good towards ones that are healthier for you. What's this 6 of Swords? What's this 6 of Swords for Sag? Woof. Far too much to take there. We'll have to do that one again. These are so thick that it's really difficult to shuffle them that way. What's this 6 of Swords trying to tell Sag? Six of Swords, again. You need to walk, there's something that you have got to walk away from. That's like, just, that card's come out to clarify that card. Whatever the turbulent energy is for you, you need to walk away from it towards something calmer. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Death. I can't believe how similar this is to Leo. Ending a cycle, ending a relationship, or if not ending the relationship, ending a particular pattern in the relationship. What's the Queen of Wands? Seven of Cups. So seeing through illusions. Again, the Queen of Wands, she's popular, I feel like you've maybe somehow lost that energy, like you maybe sort of pulled yourself away from like sort of going out, having fun. Again, a feeling of having lost of independence that you need to reclaim. What's this? Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is an offer of love. Or it can be like an apology. I'm going to take another one for this. Then we've got the Hierophant, which is about tradition, rigidity. And I'm feeling with these that, I don't know, I'm seeing this as like somebody's offering you something, but I feel like it's false. Like they're just telling you what you want to hear and you need to see through it. It's like an attempt to keep you like where they want you type of thing. Like dealing with somebody who is like their way or the highway, and like they'll tell you they'll change, and you know, like they're making you these offers, but it's like it's an illusion. It's not what they're telling you isn't real. Right, I'm going to take some from this deck and see what we thought. What does Sag need to know about this? Poof. Yeah, okay. So Four of Pentacles turned itself over first. Holding on to... You could be holding on to money. Holding on to... like, it can be energy as well. So, like, you're closed off and guarded in something. It's like there needs to be an equal energy flow. Like, energies are flowing equally in it. What you put out, you get back, type thing, like law of attraction. Let's come out with the Two of Cups and the Strength card. It's been to teach you something about equal reciprocity. There's been lessons that you've had to learn with this situation, but like that equal balance, that Two of Cups, that equally committed relationship is there somewhere. So for some of you, this can be a healing within an existing connection, and death is the end of that cycle. But you need to be seeing through and making sure you're working on these offers. I mean, I'm still coming back to... Make sure the cup that's being offered to you is the one that you want, and it isn't just what's suiting this person who wants to keep things their way. I mean, for some of you, actually, this could be an offer of marriage. And it could be saying, hold out for the offer that you want. If you've been in a relationship where it doesn't seem to have been going anywhere, it could be time to say, right then, I've had enough, I'm walking away. You know, and then this person may realise that, you know, you are their person, and that's not an easy read, this one. I mean, there are different sort of energies coming through, but whatever it works out, there is, you know, the Strength card. You either need to apply things that you've learned in the past that you're ignoring, or this is to teach you, like, strength. It's like growth through lessons. It's like claiming your power in this. If this isn't equal, you know, like both parties should be putting equally into this. Yeah, not really much more to say there. Just keep coming back to this Seven of Cups. Make sure you're seeing things for what they are. Yeah, that sums it up. So yeah, that's Sagittarius.